Shedeur Sanders unhappy with Brian Daboll and Giants front office for calling out shortcomings. The Giants did their homework on Shedeur Sanders. They brought him in, ran him through a playbook install, and according to Sports Illustrated's Albert Breer, they baited him. Not maliciously, but intentionally. Even the G-Men's WR, Malik Neighbors, spoke up. You don't do that to somebody like that. He added, he had a bad O-line and still threw 70%. He brought Jackson State to the map, Colorado too. And then they do him like that? Neighbors couldn't believe that a guy who was destined to get picked as a QB2 in this draft class, the Browns picked him 144th overall, behind Jackson Dart, behind Jalen Milroe, heck, even behind Dillon Gabriel. Yikes! So, coming back to the Giants drama, well, they might be the spark that lit the fuse to Shedeur's draft fall. As part of their evaluation process, they slipped in a few mistakes. Sanders missed them. Then he got called out. And according to multiple reports, including Breer's, the reaction wasn't good. It left Shedeur furious. This is standard operating procedure for some NFL teams. Test the quarterback mentally, shake him a bit, see how he handles it. In Sanders' case, the Giants didn't love the way he responded. And Sanders didn't love the approach either. As Breer explained, he didn't catch them and got called on it, and it didn't go well after that. It pissed him off that they did that to him. From that point on, any mutual interest between Sanders and the Giants seemed to cool off fast. If anything, this is not new. Even former ESPN analyst Todd McShay reported last week that Brian Daboll called out Sanders during the meeting, and Sanders didn't take kindly to it. Daboll reportedly didn't appreciate the pushback. And while the Giants passed on addressing it directly after the draft, Daboll's brief post-draft comment, "We had good meetings with all the quarterback prospects, did little to clear things up." Fair or not, Sanders will carry this into the league as motivation. And like it or not, the Giants will carry the reputation of a team that helped push one of the draft's biggest names down the board. By design. Unless Kevin Stefanski and co. hand Shedeur a shot at redemption. Cleveland office's predicament. What's good for Shedeur Sanders? Wrapping up with Shedeur Sanders on day 3, the Browns inherited a quarterback headache they may not be ready to solve. Now, Cleveland's brass has got it all confused on whether he should even sniff the QB1 conversation in 2025. Let's rewind a bit. The Browns took Dillon Gabriel 2 rounds before Sanders. That move raised eyebrows. Why double dip at QB? Jeremy Fowler put it simply, they look at the roster through the prism of currency. Translation, draft picks equals assets. This might be about filling out depth charts, sure. It's also about leverage. However, the bigger issue is front office versus ownership. Jimmy Haslam reportedly wanted a different path, but the front office stuck to their scouting grades. They saw value in Shedeur, so they took the swing. So, the result is a very crowded QB room. Gabriel, Sanders, Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and Deshaun Watson. Well, his contract anyway. Fowler noted, Stefanski likes to keep 4 quarterbacks. That's generous math when you consider Flacco might be plan A, and Watson, despite injury, is still eating up $230 million worth of cap space. Someone's got to go. But who? Pickett's underwhelmed, Gabriel's undersized, Flacco's old, and Shedeur? Well, he's already got fans and teammates backing him like it's a campaign trail. Now, here's where it gets tricky. Sanders might be QB5 on paper, but not in buzz. Teammates are pushing for him. The owner sees the marketing upside. We'll see what happens, Fowler said. They're going to give these guys a shot. But Cleveland's notoriously allergic to QB stability, and buzz is the last thing exciting the dog pound. They'd be fine with anyone as long as that guy under center is consistent. So who'd be that guy?